Alright guys, it is TheDevKing here, back with a brand new video. And guys, in today's video I have something very exciting. Now it's not raycasting, that will come very soon, but it's this other thing called magnitude, and I don't know why I had such a build up for that. But anyways, basically, if you guys don't know what magnitude is, it's a pretty cool thing, but let me show you how I use it in this script. Alright, so what I have this right here is a little scary zombie noob, okay? And then I have Rick, okay? I actually have two Ricks over here. Alright, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to see if I can get this zombie to sort of just find its way to Rick and then latch onto them and trace them. Okay, so let's see if that works. So I'm gonna hit run, and as you can see right now, Rick, or not Rick, the little zombie noob, he's actually just moving around randomly, and that's because I coded him like that. And look, it said human is close to zombie, and now he's locked on. He's going right to me. Oh my god, Rick, no! Oh, and Rick is dead. Yeah, but basically I actually use magnitude to do that. It's how you check the distance between parts, so or between positions or vector 3 values. But yeah, anyways, that's what we'll be doing in today's video, and yeah. Alright, let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a big place plate, but first things first, I'm not gonna do that whole like zombie script real quick. Right now I'm just gonna show you a little basic way to do magnitude. That way I don't want to have to waste all your time or anything like that. But yeah, before we get into the video guys, make sure to smash the like button, okay? It helps me out, and subscribe for more awesome scripting tutorials. But yeah, okay, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and insert a part to test this out with. Actually, we'll get two parts. We'll call this one right here, we'll call it main part. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna make it green, and then yeah, okay, there you go. That's it. That's the main part. And then we're gonna make a new part, and I'm gonna call this I'll leave it just named part. Okay, so we just need to make sure they have different names: main part and part. That's all you need. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and insert a script in the workspace. I couldn't do it in server script service, but this is just for fun, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll go to the workspace and we'll go ahead and do this. Okay, so we need to first of all define our two parts. So we'll do local part is equal to game.workspace.part, and then actually we'll define main part first. It looks nicer. Local main part is equal to game.workspace.mainPart. All right, now what you do, if you want to find the distance. If you want to find the distance between two objects, you use dot magnitude. So let me show you how that works. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do this equation. I'm going to do I'm going to do local distance is equal to part dot position. Actually, put this in parentheses. Parentheses part dot position minus main part dot position. Now this can be in any order. You can have this or subtracting from this. Doesn't really matter. I guess it just turns into absolute value anyways after. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's what that does. So you can have it either way, it doesn't matter. But make sure it's part dot position, or whichever part you want to check the distance from, or check the distance, compare the distance of. You just get those two parts, you subtract it from one another, and then you just do dot magnitude. And there you go. That's it. So now we'll go ahead and print it out and see if that works. And it should. So we'll see if that works. All right. So we're going to go ahead and hit run and then look in the console or the output. And you can see here it says 12. Now these are exactly 12 studs away. That's what that means. Magnitude measures in studs. So basically that's how you check the distance between two objects. It's honestly super cool. Like this is, okay, you can count right now. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then, okay, it only looks like 9, but the reason why it's 9 is because there's actually like there's 2.5 on this side and then 1.5 on this side, or just 1. But yeah, it's just math and how math works. But I know it's only 9 right here, so it probably sounds kind of bad. But when you get the position of something, you actually get like the center of it, right? So really, the position of this is actually right here, okay? Because if you think about it, the position could be here, right? Like it could be here, or it could be here, or it could be here, but it's in the center of the object, right? So it's right in the dead middle of the object, so that's why they're considered 12 studs away. So yeah, and this is the same thing with this one. So yeah, I know it doesn't look like 12, and it actually isn't 12 if you just count like from edge to edge. But the thing is, the position isn't from edge to edge. You know what I'm saying, right? Hope that makes sense. Anyways, that's pretty much how you do position, or not position. That's how you do magnitude. But we'll go ahead and put it in a while wait loop. Just test it out, and then we can print it out continuously, and I'll show you how exactly that works. And as you can see, 12, and then you move it, and oh, okay, well, I'm not setting it equal again. Let me put that inside of the while loop. Sorry. There you go. That should work. Oh, that was a bad noise. I'm sorry. Okay, there you go. And as you can see there, it's moving. You can see the values are changing. So yeah, it's really useful if you want to make sure like your character is too far. Like if you want to make sure your bullet drops faster, or not faster, what am I saying? If you want to make sure your bullet doesn't go a certain distance or something like that. I mean, I don't know necessarily, but there's a lot of, I definitely used this before, and you guys probably will too, so it's definitely something you need to know. But yeah. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and make that quick zombie script using what we learned in the last video. Actually, we won't be using pathfinding because I'm not going to have like a whole little map, but that actually be kind of cool. Honestly, I might make that like maybe like a zombie AI series, something like that. That could be kind of cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and start making the actual zombie script. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna need a character. All right, so I'll go ahead and get my character with the load character plugin right here, and it's not working. Okay, I think it got updated maybe. Anyways, whatever. We'll go to toolbox. So we go into your toolbox right here and just type in NPC. Actually, that's how I got Rick. He was like down here somewhere. Wait, where's Rick? Wait, okay, I'm gonna bring Rick back, guys. I'm sorry. He's a good NPC. Okay, he's a nice guy. See this guy, Rick? He's Rick. Anyways, oh, and then we have Killer Clown right here. Perfect. Well, actually, yeah, I just got like 7 errors. I'm not doing this one, but just pick any NPC and that'll work. I'll do this little basic noob I found earlier as well. So yeah, both the NPCs I found in the toolbox. Anyways, actually, this guy looks kind of cool. Okay, whatever. Alright, so now I'm just going to rename it to Zombie. Alright, just because I like it. Zombie. And then we'll keep that as Rick, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and start writing the script out and get to work. Okay, so first things first, we want to put a script inside of the zombie. That'll make him a zombie. Also, let me delete all these like random scripts that might mess with this. We don't actually need any of these scripts, so I'm just delete them all. Deletes. And that's it. And I'll delete that too. So he's fat. There you go. Now you're a fat zombie. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let me go ahead and insert the script and get to work. Alright, so what we're going to do now, first things first, we need to define the torso for the zombie, because we need to find out where it is. So when we're subtracting the distances, we know. So we'll just do local my torso, or we can do zombie torso is equal to script.parent, because we put the script inside the zombie. And actually, let me rename the script to make. I'm gonna rename the script to make a zombie. You can keep the same name. Doesn't matter what the name is, but I just like to name my scripts. Anyways, so I'll do local zombie torso is equal to script.parent.torso, and then I'll do local zombie humanoid is equal to script.parent.humanoid. There you go. Also, one quick thing, if you guys don't know, whenever you're making if you were to actually use this in a game, it'll work and all, but obviously there's going to be like stuff in the way, so you might not want to actually use this. You might want to mix it with pathfinding, which was in the last tutorial. You definitely should go watch that if you haven't already. But anyways, there's one quick thing you need to know. Like whenever you insert a character into a game, right? Like some of these characters right here, as you can see, what the heck? Okay, I'm not going to insert all of these guys, but basically some of these characters right here. Actually, let me control these. Okay, like. Okay, this guy. You see how he has left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg? You see that, right? The thing is, like, and then he has torso. Like, that's an R6 character because there's 6 body parts. There's 6 body parts. There's the head, which is 1, this, and then this and this. That's 6, right? You got the head, the arms and chest, and the legs, which totals up to 6. Now, if you have an R6 character, which this is also an R, or this is R, if you have an R15 character, that was an R6 because there's 6 body parts. If you have an R6, and let me actually make my game settings to R6 so it'll work, or no, R15. I'm so silly. Wait, okay, there we go. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in and then show you what R6 character is like. Here we go. Also, never mind. Actually, you'll see. Okay, All right. Okay, listen. Don't mind my character. I know I look stupid. I was testing before I made this video, and I looked like an idiot. I swear I have a good reason. Okay, just don't worry about it. All right. Anyways, so yeah. Okay. So go into your workspace right here, and you can see your character. If you didn't do the little game settings thing, you don't have to. I was just kind of showing you guys. But basically, I have a lot more body parts. You see, I have the left hand, the left lower arm, the left upper arm, so that this totals up to 15. This is called R15. Now the thing is, when we're making a zombie right here, we do script.parent.torso, but R15 characters don't have a torso. R15 characters have an upper torso and they have a lower torso. So make sure you cater to that whenever you're actually making this and using this in your game. If you want to play the safe route, every single actual player you make will have or every single real player will have a humanoid root part. So even if they're R15 or R16, you can just use humanoid root part, or you can use head. But yeah, either one of those will work. So yeah. Alright, cool. But for this video, I'm just going to keep it simple and use just torso, because both my characters are going to be having just the torso. And also, just in case I want to spawn in, I'm going to change this back to R6. That way, in my game, anytime I ever join the game, it's going to automatically make my avatar type to R6. So, yeah. Okay. Anyways, now that I cleared that up, let's go ahead and get moving. Okay, so first things first, what we're going to do actually is we're going to basically... Okay, we're going to make a function that finds the target, right? And the thing is, we want it to be always running. We want it to keep looking. All right, so that'll require a while loop, obviously, and then we'll make a function to make it actually keep looking and search for all the characters. Okay, so we're gonna do local function find victim. Okay, actually we'll do target. You can do either one, doesn't matter, but I did, yeah, okay, we'll define target just because it sounds better. All right, so we'll define target, there we go, and then we're going to first of all make the distance we want it to aggro. Okay, so basically what that means is, I'll type it out right now. I'm going to call it local aggro distance. And if you guys ever played like a game called Ark, basically like whenever you aggro something, or any game, whenever you aggro something, it means you got like its attention, right? Like whenever it's an AI, that means like, you got its attention and now it's aggro on you. So basically now it wants to kill you and you need to get away. So it'll lose aggro, right? At least that's how it was in that game Ark. But anyways, basically this is the distance you want it to be. So if it's more than 100 studs away, it won't be aggroed. But if it's less than, it will aggro on your on a humanoid. So yeah. So you can make whatever you want. I feel like 100's fine, so we'll make it 100. And then we're gonna go ahead and do we'll need to assign the target. So whenever we do find a target, so we'll do local target, and then we can leave that blank, or we can set it equal to nil. I'll leave it blank. It looks cooler to me. Yeah. Anyways, so now we're gonna do for I through V in pairs, game.workspace.getChildren. Basically what we're doing now is we're looping through all the workspace, and we're going to see if we can find a character for our zombie to kill, which is going to be Rick, unfortunately. R.I.P. Rick, man. It's okay, man. It's okay. Don't cry. All right. He's putting a happy face on right now, but you can tell deep down, he's scared. Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right. Anyways, all right. So now we're gonna do local human is equal to, okay, so basically we're gonna look for a human, right? And it's good practice to just like set your human equal to something using like find first child. So that's what we'll do. So we'll do local human is equal to v find first child humanoid. So we're trying to find a humanoid, right? So basically it's gonna loop through each one in here, and then it's gonna say, okay, zombie. And then it's gonna look inside the children, which is all these, and then it's gonna look for a humanoid. If it finds it, then it'll set that equal to humanoid. But if not, it'll be nil. So then we'll do the same thing for torso. So local torso is equal to v.find first child torso, and then we'll do the same thing. Actually, no. Now we'll check to make sure it's not equal to nil, or if it exists. So we'll do if human and torso, and also we want to make sure that we want to make sure that like it doesn't look for itself, because right now it could find itself technically, right? The zombie, if it loops through, it sees it also has a humanoid and a torso. So we'll do if human and torso, and v is not equal to, this is the not equal to sign if you guys didn't know, script.parent. So and it's, you know, it's not equal to script.parent. So basically all this stuff right here is what you're gonna need. So yeah, also if you guys never used and if and what an if statements, basically it means make sure if this is true and this is true, then you can go here. And obviously you can put more ands if you want. And also there's ors, if you guys didn't know, you can use ors. So yeah. All right, anyways, so now we're gonna go ahead and do now we're gonna check the distance. Okay, so now we're gonna do check distance, and we're gonna do if okay, if zombie torso dot position minus torso, oh no, not toString, torso, oh crap, torso dot position dot magnitude is less than aggro distance, then okay, so basically what this means is it's saying, okay, if the zombie position and if the zombie position is less, okay, well, this is what this means. I already told you guys, like, this is how magnitude works. You have to, like, you know, subtract the position of one object from another object, and we're basically saying, okay, so if the distance between these two objects, so if the distance between this guy and this guy is less than 100 studs, so we're using dot magnitude, that's what we're learning in this video, then, or less than 100 studs because we set it to equal, that's the aggro distance, then we do this. Okay, so yeah, all right, so then we're gonna do aggro distance. Now what we're going to do actually is we're going to set aggro distance equal to something in this. So it's going to be a little bit recursive, but basically what that means is we're going to set aggro distance equal to this right here, because we want to make sure that it's finding the closest possible target, right? If that makes any sense. So yeah, let me copy that parenthesis right there too. All right, so yeah, basically, so go ahead and copy this over, just this part right here. What this does is it's checking to see, it's a little bit confusing at first, I was confused at first too, but basically it's checking to see, it's not checking, it's setting the aggro distance lower and lower, that way it's only aggroing to the closest person. But every 1 second we're going to reset it, so it doesn't matter. So that way it's not going to be stuck like that forever, so yeah, don't worry, just keep it like that. All right, anyways, so now we're going to do prints, or actually not print, sorry. Now we're going to go ahead and do target. So now we're going to set the target. So we're going to do target is equal to torso. Okay, and there you go. And now we can return right here target, and there we go. And actually, it's probably better practice to put it out here just because it looks nicer. So we'll do return target outside of this for loop right here. So yeah, down here. Okay, there we go. And now we have that. We can go ahead and move on to the while function that checks. Okay, so all right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do while wait one do, and basically what this is gonna do is this is going to I'm sorry. What we're gonna do in this is we're going to set the torso that we want to find. Okay, or set the torso that we want to find, okay? Because, okay, basically what we just did with this target, right? We set the target equal to the torso of the person we just found, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to set the torso equal to the function, and that's going to return the torso right here, because that's we return target, which is equal to torso when we got that, right? And if this didn't work, then it would return nil, because right here, or that. So actually, you probably should put nil up here, so yeah. So we'll do local target is equal to nil, but yeah. All right, there we go. And then we're going to go ahead and do if torso. So if it's not equal to nil, basically is what this is saying, then we're going to do zombie humanoid move to torso dot position. And there we go. That's literally it. Now, this isn't actually it just yet. There's one more thing we're going to do, but it should work now. So let's go ahead and test it out and see if it works. So let's go ahead and start it. And, oh, there it is. There it is. No. You can't catch him. You can't catch Rick. Wait, you can't catch Rick? You can't catch Rick Zombie? Oh my god, he's fast, dude. He's fast. Okay, anyways. So yeah, he caught Rick, obviously, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, one more thing we need to do first, though, is right now, if it was at a distance, right, like if I move that over there, right now what would happen is he would actually still go over there. Cause I guess that's not 100 studs yet, but I'll move him way far. That's definitely 100 studs. So yeah, okay. So basically, right, we made it so if the distance is less, or if they're more than 100 studs away from each other, then we don't want the target, or we don't want it to be aggroed. Okay, we don't want it to become targeted if it's too far. Okay, which is a 100 stud check. So but right now we don't have it moving randomly like I did earlier, so we want to make it have like a random moving, so it looks kind of legit. So we'll do down here when we check to see if they got the torso. So if they didn't find the torso, right, so if they ran this function right here and they found no target because it wasn't in the same, or it wasn't close enough, right, it wasn't anywhere close enough, we'll do if torso, then, but then we'll make an else down here, basically saying if you didn't find a torso, then what we're going to do is we're going to do we're going to do zombie humanoid, move to, and then we're going to just basically move it around ourselves. So we're going to do zombie humanoid move to zombie torso dot position plus vector3 dot new, and then we'll do math dot random -50 50 0, and then we'll do the same thing here. We'll just copy that over. Okay, now this might look a little weird at first. Don't worry, I'm gonna explain it right now for you guys. If you're a little confused on what this is, basically what this is saying, let me put more parentheses here. What this is saying right here is basically saying, okay, so get the zombie, and if it didn't find a target, then we're gonna make it move around itself randomly, right? Because we did math.random, 50 studs each way. So basically, it moved 50 studs this way, 50 studs that way, 50 studs any way, except obviously the y-axis. We don't want it to just go in the sky, right? That's not what we're gonna do. So that's what it does. So basically, we set the zombie torso dot position. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. So we're basically adding the zombie torso position because we want to move around itself. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, now that it works, so let's go and test it out and see if it works. And let's test this bad boy out. Come on. And oh, okay, there it is. Do you see that? It's moving randomly right now. It's moving randomly. It's looking for the guy. He won't find him because, or he might. Who knows? It's random, right? But we have no AI to make it so he definitely finds him. So I mean, if we put it in like a, okay, actually that could be a cool experiment. But if we put this like guy right here, right, in like a huge box, right, like we put them all in a huge giant. I can't make the whole thing, and I can't be bothered to make it, but you get what I'm saying, right? If we put the whole thing in a giant, oh no, I just crossed this. Oh my, the walls are falling. Okay, you get what I'm saying. If we put them in a giant box, they would eventually find each other, because like by, I don't know, time, if you have that much time and that much of a chance to find someone, you'll eventually do it, right? Like the odds are one day you'll find him. Obviously he's going the wrong way right now, but he'll get stuck there and he'll end up turning around eventually. So you'll see. All right, come on, go that way. Yeah, there you go. See, but it's all random. So I would say eventually he'd find someone, but I mean, it's possible that he doesn't. Anyways, we'll go ahead and move a little bit closer to make sure it works, and it does. But move him right there. And as you can see, oh, he found him. Rick, no. Oh, okay, Rick's dead. All right, guys, that's pretty much the end of the tutorial. I hope you did enjoy it, guys. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new for more awesome videos. Listen, I was going to do a raycasting tutorial today. I really wanted to, but I figured that I probably should explain magnitude first, because what I wanted to do in my raycasting video kind of required that I told you guys about magnitude, and although magnitude isn't that complex, I guess I kind of wanted to be a little fun with it too, and not make it like a 5-minute video, because I could have, but you know. All right, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.